Okay, this is this side. So don't go talking to Beryl. That's Beryl's room.
Mr. Bazori, your child is in his office. Mr. Bazori, your child is in his office.
Well, I can't do it. Oh, 5. Hilda, let me in. Let me in, Hilda. Richard Dunham.
It's locked from the inside.
Richard is inside. He should be back. The results of Leisha investigating the party scene is that we got Richard back, but Jara is missing. And Miley is gone. Miley is probably freaking dead. This was locked the last time we were here as MM. Actually is just a shortcut. Oh! Oh, okay, this... alright. Huh. We don't have time to burn that, huh? Got some nice fancy furniture here. Where's Mem and Leisha? Yeah, they won't let me see my objectives. What gives, man? Don't think we can leave. So we've talked to the Primogen here, the ones that are available. Fang is waiting for me to go talk to Beryl, but I'll choose Kaius. Something happened in Jara Jory's room. Oh, okay. Oh, we can go talk to the prince first. Yeah? This is the prince's room? No.
The prince will see you shortly. I'll send someone for you. The prince will see you shortly. I'll send someone for you.
Okay. Makes me feel like we're getting things done by revealing people's natures. Even though we already know everyone here is a vampire or a ghoul. Council's quarters. Did I miss anything? Hopefully not. Let's just check. I'm so curious about what Hilda was hiding though. Hilda. While we're here. Toreador, 1788, 11th generation. Hilda was born in Boston. Her father was a chemistry and medicine professor. He was taken prisoner in England during the Revolutionary War and fell in love with the country. So after his release, he went back to the British Isles. He would also sometimes bring his daughter Hilda, the young painting prodigy, convinced that her career would flourish there. That's how she took an apprenticeship under some other French artsy people. And that's where she met her eventual sire. The two women fell in love almost immediately, driven by the fearlessness of her youth. Marie Marguerite flouted her prince's authority and sired Hilda only 2 years after her own embrace. Oh wow, her sire was very young too then. But again, the generation is what determines the power, so... But not quite, maybe she's not quite mature. She lost her own life for not keeping the traditions and left Hilda on the brink of destruction. Marguerite's sire, Adelaide, aware of the young woman's talent, successfully interceded with the prince on behalf of Hilda and officially adopted MacAndrews. She became Hilda's mentor by proxy. Oh, okay. Oh, we have 2 people listed in our sires then. Did she officially become my sire? Rosemont? Maybe that's why she has a Rosemont Society. As some kind of a tribute. Yeah, this adoption here, I'm kind of curious about it. Adelaide was a strong woman and pioneer in her art. She was an activist for equality between people, and she passed on her feminist convictions to her apprentice, Hilda, who had to paint under a number of male pseudonyms in Europe. Yeah, even these days, I know you have authors who try to, maybe they go by their last name, so that you can't tell they're a woman, to make it so that people will not immediately judge the author by the name. Hilda nurtured a desire to take revenge on society, both mortal and vampire. She met a mem in 1923. And for the first time since Marie's destruction, Hilda finally felt that she was no longer alone. And they fell deeply, deeply in love. 6 years later, she finally embraced a mem. They lived in Vienna until the war brought them to the States, in Boston, under Quentin King. And Mem might be even better at the arts than Hilda. Hilda lived in her shadow. And Hilda was not that happy about that. Hilda refused to live apart from a Mem, despite their artistic incompatibilities. Nevertheless, she felt the looks from her clan began to change. She received embarrassed smiles and downturned faces as she passed them. Her relationship with a Mem finally came to an end in March 1990, amidst resentment and regret. And not just the whole thing with the whole Sir Pro Bono guy. After they broke up and Mem left court, Hilda stayed. In 2014, the Beckoning took Quentin King and a bunch of other people. Hilda joined the Primogen Council. Hazel became prince, but it's been complicated. The Primogen are not really the ones that she wants to listen to. Oh, this is repeated. Yeah, these two paragraphs are repeated from above. But this is new. Yeah, it's talking about the brand. And Mem was a victim of a forced blood bond by Quentin King's people. And Hilda was like, no, don't do anything, okay? Just forget about it. And Mem, deeply wounded by the blood bond, could not stand Hilda's reluctance to act. They separated the same evening. Oh, the same evening. Damn. And that's how Hilda ended up getting the brand on her neck. A brand with a hot iron by the Tremere warlocks. Hilda was devastated. She was shamed by the stigma. She's tried to hide it under a number of accessories, but the damage was already done. Yeah, if she didn't care, she probably would just let it sit in the open, but she does care, and that's why she's wearing that scarf. Oh, this is the same. Okay. Ooh, some mistakes here, man. There's like 5 paragraphs repeated. But alright. Kaius? What's wrong?
We're waiting for Mr. Leto's signal. Until then, if you have any questions, save them. Got it?
No problem.
Great. It's practically your second home here. Weren't you the one who was doing surveillance on the Roxbury bunch?
No, doesn't ring a bell.
You all look alike.
Well, they all have a mask.
This is the first time we've worked together. I'm big on discipline.
No problem.
Big on discipline, you're wearing a hoodie.
Servants and their loose lips. Everything we're doing here, it's a bad sign, isn't it? Weren't you the one who was doing servants and their loose lips?
I want a report on his activities pronto. I don't like the sound of that at all. Oh, there you are. Follow me, please. We'll speak in private.
Okay. Jara's
She
pen.
always said she preferred paper to digital.
Just gonna have a quick look around first, alright? If you don't mind. Yeah.
I don't get the feeling our interrogations are getting anywhere. I think we should bleed them a little before we question them. We're too easy on them.
Oh! Oh, Lehane is here, that's right!
We're going to wipe this server soon.
Lehane. To do, migration of servers 23B to 27C. Meeting with Team 2 on new protocol. Urgent, change passwords. Notes, transfer interrupted at 12:53. Check the logs, don't understand what went wrong. Conflict with the firewall? We'll try something else.
Looks
Shit.
like everything is in order.
I need Mr. Leto's authorization. Call him back. Still haven't received the processors. 4965. Okay, I'm writing that down. 4965. Is this new? We definitely didn't see this last time.
Now's not the time for mistakes. We're going to wipe this server soon.
Right. Quincy market, yada yada yada.
A list of ingredients and side effects. Jean wanted to warn us about the Hartford Chantry's favorite rituals. He doesn't trust Deneb Osborne.
But we have nobody else we can partner with, which is why the prince decided to go with them. So, like, I don't think we're gonna trust them unconditionally.
These servers hold all of our secrets. I understand why they're so well protected.
Even if we know they're dangerous, we just sorta gotta do it. Lahane. It's so easy to miss these things, especially since Kaius literally said, hey, follow me, but you have to find this by not following him.
Lahane is waiting to be questioned. If you go see her, don't go easy on her. If you ask me, there's not much more you'll be able to get out of this retainer besides blood. But go ahead.
If I dominate her... Wait. Oh.
Mr. Bazori, are you here to lead me to the slaughterhouse?
If I wanted you dead...
I'm afraid you're only delaying the inevitable.
Did anyone question you?
No. I was brought here, and now I wait. I think the situation is so dire that a lowly servant isn't high on their list of priorities.
Indeed. I already gave my report to the prince. They know what to expect from you.
I was just following orders. Business as usual. Even if that won't make the slightest difference.
You were serving our enemy's interests. That stops now.
Now by enemy, do we mean the council or do we mean someone outside the Boston court? I thought she was on the other side. That's why I came in this room. They made me talk to her.
Who do you take orders from?
There's no way of knowing. I just follow orders. Normally I get my instructions through messages. They're not signed.
Normally? Do you do this often?
Yes, I'm often sent out into the field to do your dirty work. Protect your masquerade. Keep an eye on your interests. I'm your grim lackey. But we're not so different, you and I.
Well, the way she talks about how she's just following orders, she doesn't even know who sent them.
You might be right, Lane. Still, you shouldn't have gotten in my way last night.
What a pity. We had so much to gain by joining forces. But you decided otherwise.
Really?
Don't play the innocent. Not all retainers are lucky enough to be Galeb Bazori's future child.
Don't go there.
We're talking about Shu Fang? I don't think Galeb would have said perhaps. He's a Ventrue. This is a ghoul. He's not gonna say that. He's better than you.
That will be all, Lahane.
One more thing.
What?
What have you heard from the outside? Everyone's lips seem sealed since I got here. Do they at least know who hit us?
The Second Inquisition.
Just gonna tell her?
Who'd have thought the great Hazel Iverson would be driven out by Kine?
Show some respect for your prince in the few hours that remain to you.
Farewell, Mr. Bazori.
She's technically on our side. She's one of our people. I don't think you should have told her anything, though. We're questioning her. We're interrogating her.
Damn it. Damn it.
Whoa! You can't get up! Okay, yeah, good punishment. Train your muscles and all that.
I didn't do anything wrong, but I'm the one who's gonna pay? Some justice. Damn it.
Yeah, just keep training your muscles. Good exercise. What the hell's this?
James, isn't it? Jason Moore's bodyguard.
Ah,
Yes, Mr. Bazori.
I've got some questions for you.
I've already answered so many questions.
the interrogation rooms don't even have doors. Oh my god, they're just listening on each other.
You weren't with Moore yesterday. You went against standing orders.
No, he sent me to his office.
Why?
I was supposed to pick up some files. He was being really weird, like he was stalling for time.
You were supposed to bring him here, weren't you?
Yeah, but he said he had to get some documents from his place, and then he sent me to his office. At the time, I didn't think too much of it, but looking back on it, he was really doing everything he could not to leave with us.
You should have been more attentive. What happened once you got to his office?
I had a hard time finding what he wanted. He wasn't very clear about where I'd be able to find some specific invoices.
You lost precious time. You weren't his handservant.
When I came back, the police had the whole place roped off, so I came straight here. And since then, I've done nothing but answer questions and wait.
How naive.
It's not his fault, he was just following orders.
Moore was at the party. So were you.
Yeah, I don't like to talk about it.
Oh, why can't we presence him? We need some psychology, man. That's only one, but I still can't do it.
You don't really have a choice.
Like I told the others, I don't really remember precisely what happened. It's all a blur. It happened so fast, and they almost got us. They came from all sides, and there was a stench of burned flesh and gunpowder. I'd seen a lot of things before, but it was unbearable. I don't know how we made it out. I don't know.
Nothing before that.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
I don't know either. Has a bunch of humans made it out in a vampire party?
Do you know what's going to happen next?
I have no idea. Nobody's telling me anything. Do you know?
The prince will determine your fate when she has time.
I'm not a high priority, am I?
I wouldn't be in a hurry if I were you.
I could still be useful to the Camarilla. Please.
I'm not the one who needs to hear it. I must leave you.
I get the feeling I'll be staying here a long time.
Watch Lehane over there, okay? She's doing some strange stuff. You're purely just human then, not even a ghoul.
I'm no use to anyone here.
If you ask me, there's not much more you'll be able to get out of this retainer besides blood. But go ahead.
Keep up the good work, Lehane.
I didn't do anything wrong, but I'm the one who's gonna pay? Some justice.
She doesn't even know who is the one who compelled her. That's rough. Alright.
Where's Miss Drury? Miss Drury's disappearance isn't making things any easier.
She's been kidnapped at the party. 1 second. Kaius. What was it? 4965? Four, 9, 6, 5. Hey! We really don't have to worry, even if we can't open something the first time we see it. Conversation with Ann Edison.
Can we get this over with quickly?
September 2nd. Hold on. These are all September 2nd. From Ann to me. From Ann to Kaius. Starting from the bottom. Dear Mr. Leto, you asked me to keep an eye on the transmissions, and I just detected an unauthorized one. I want to know everything about it. Should we be worried? The reunification party is coming up. It's still too early to say. I wasn't able to decrypt it. One of our hacking experts? Jara and Kaius? Kaius to Jara. September 2nd. Miss Drury, I picked up a signal that appears to be an unauthorized outbound call. Could you come see me as soon as possible so I can give you the details? K. Did you try to access my computer? No, I can't imagine anyone being able to hack into your computer since you change your password every 3 days. Besides, I thought you preferred handwritten notes. That's not something I'm willing to joke about. Oh, we saw this conversation in Jara's apartment.
Can we get this over with quickly?
Kaius to Hazel. Warning, code red triggered. My prince, I've just received a message indicating that the reunification party has been attacked. Should I trigger the code red? Code red! All are to go to the nearest safe house. Also, summon Mem Lewis, Galeb Bazori, and Leisham. Have you heard from Miley? I think she was already there. Unfortunately, we have no contact with anyone who was at the party. Miss Jara Drury was also there. The code red alert has been sent. Oh my god. Dear Mr. Leto, your password has been changed. The new one is at the back of my workbook. Ah. We couldn't find the password before. Only now.
Security has been increased to the maximum. I've never seen anything like it.
You're the one who asked me to speak with you. I don't know why you're in such a hurry. Hey, new stuff! Thank you! Thank you.
Can we get this over with quickly?
You wanted to see me?
Happy to see you, Galeb. We don't usually let anybody down here, but I can bend the rules for you.
To what do I owe this honor?
I need you. Something's come up. On the night of the attack, someone sent a message to an unauthorized recipient.
Is that a problem?
Could be a major one. Not a lot of people can do that, you know.
Who could have done that?
That's precisely the question I want you to answer. Galeb, I need your help. I get the feeling that it's all connected. It's too huge to be a coincidence.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Jara Drury.
Really? You think she wasn't really kidnapped?
What you're telling me is extremely serious. I hope you have proof.
If I did, do you think I'd be asking for your help? But I wouldn't accuse her unless I had serious doubts. Think it through carefully. For starters, she's one of the few who knows how the system works.
She'd be able to cover her tracks, wouldn't she?
Maybe. But maybe she made a mistake.
According to our intel, Jara may have been captured.
She was caught in her own trap. Anyways, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, if you want to call it that. In my place, under the current circumstances, I can't really go poking my nose in her business.
And I can.
Nobody will bother you. I'm not asking for much. Just take a look in Jara's room to see if you can find anything that ties her to any of this. And if you could do it quickly.
Why?
Because I'm about to erase a ton of data. It's the Code Red protocol. And since Jara vanished, the Prince wants her personal data to disappear along with her. That doesn't give us much time. You in?
Okay.
I could maybe go and take a look around.
Great. I found a key to her room. Take it.
Thanks.
It's our last chance to recover the data from Jara Drury's computer before everything disappears for good.
Wait.
Just insert this thumb drive and it will download everything I need. If she betrayed us, I'll know.
Fine. I'll go see what I can find.
Thanks. One last thing.
Uh-huh.
If you could keep this just between you and me.
Fine.
And don't come back to see me here. It's supposed to be sealed. It'll look suspicious. I'll send in an engineer after you. Give him the drive when you're done, but don't tell him anything. We have to keep this between us.
As you wish.
They're actually quite generous with the cutoff points, because just now I think we could have left, and then we could go to Beryl and listen to what he had to say first. Which might have been better from like an information perspective, huh? But it's okay, this is fine.
Don't you want to go back up?
Oh, I'm a little bit worried because we've definitely seen Jara's computer as a mem, I believe. We hacked it open. And I don't think we found anything special in there. Maybe the thumb drive will be able to pick up more. Does the prince want to see me? Now? I thought I would be allowed to go anywhere. Apparently I'm not supposed to be in the server room, even though it's our second time being there. Nope, still locked. But I do get the impression we wouldn't have been able to get anything from Beryl just because our skills are not as good. Hilda's still here? Just out of curiosity.
Mr. Bazori, your child left a few minutes ago.
Damn it.
Locked? Beryl must be out. I'll have to talk to him another time.
Picking people's rooms. Alright. Galeb's a talker.
I don't like being cooped up here.
Not a hacker. Someone here just now, or was that a reflection? Reflection. Jara's room. This is from Jara's sire. I think we read about him in the character bios. Do I need to sense this? Oh! Hey, there's a code on the photo! 1841? Okay. Sure, I guess. It just changes the color to make it associate with whatever else is also the same supernatural creature, right? It's not really necessary.
Let's see if Kaius was right.
Oh.
Jara always was old-fashioned. Whatever's in this box must be important.
Okay, this is new. This wasn't here before.
It appears that this place was hidden with an illusion. It's not like Jara to let that kind of thing wear off.
Oh, so Jara hasn't been back here. It's just that a mem didn't see it. Interesting. We can turn left or we can turn right. Well, let's look around, see if we can find some clues. Jason Moore. Anyone sent her a new email? Oh! 4-1. 4 turn left, or 1 turn left. Oh, maybe step 1, step 4? We're missing the other steps? Okay.
Jara has always been wary of new technology.
Password animal. Oh, arrival. God, I made the same mistake again. Arrival.
Jara has always been wary of new technology.
Boom. Boom. Can you put it together automatically? Yes, thank you. Full diagram. Left, right, press the thing. Left, right, press the thing. Hey, what's my goal right now? I don't want to accidentally do the thing. They're not letting me press and find out what my goal is anymore? Insert bug. Yeah, we've seen these. Jara got Kaius to investigate the Quincy market case. And then about the code red. Someone tried to go into her computer. Talking to Hazel. Sophia. leaving Kaius in charge. Oh, so the code for the computer might have been the 1841.
That should take less than a minute.
Okay, hold on. Oops. Shoot, I messed up. Left. Right. Right.
Jara was conducting her own investigation. There is no way Kaius would be expecting that.
Decrypted conversation September 4, 9:30 p.m. Aquila and Corvus. Corvus? You used the old code. The most recent one has been compromised. Notes, it's a good idea to keep the codes to myself. Alternative procedure. Time of last contact? 7:07 p.m. Duration? 2 minutes 27 seconds. Anything to report? Notes, they are overconfident and have become lax on security. Of course, the prince wants to increase the surveillance of the port. I don't have all the details, but it could complicate your transfers. That's the best you can do? Thank you. I'll pass a word to the teams. I'm still waiting for your last shipment of files. I'm working on it. It'll be coming soon. In that case, Aquila out. End of conversation. This looks like a test to see if the identification would work without the code. Why? I need more information. The notes are Jara making notes on a conversation. They use the old code. See if the identification would work without the code. Is someone planning on breaking in? They're testing to see what method would work.
It appears Kaius was wrong. He and Jara may have been looking for the same individual.
That's the kind of thing that makes you wish you looked at Beryl instead. But again, we probably weren't going to be able to get much from Beryl. We at least ruled out that Jara is not suspicious, I think.
I hope Kaius will be able to use what's on this thumb drive. I think that's everything. Now it's Kaius' turn.
There's one note here. K. It's not. Oh! Oh, Jesus. You scared me.
Hello, Mr. Bazori. Mr. Leto asked me to wait until you were done. He also told me you'd have something for me.
Here it is. Give it to him, and him alone.
And don't ask any questions. I get it. Are you done here?
You may proceed.
Thanks.
I hope Kaius knows what he's doing. Hazel is probably ready to see me now. I won't make her wait.
Well... Oh, I should have gone... Let's go back and drink somebody so we can get a bonus. Oh, I should have gone the bonus in the beginning. Well, we didn't really have to use our hunger today. Shu Feng. Is she still here? She is gone.
Where is Feng?
Is there a problem, Mr. Bazori?
Feng, did you see her leave?
No. Sorry, I had to step out for a few minutes. When I got back, she was gone.
I asked her to wait for me.
Oh no, now... that might be the consequence of not talking to Beryl. Because I feel like he's got her. Why won't she listen to me, though? I just told her to wait for a second here, but no! Just listen! Listen!
What a night. I hope the situation doesn't become any worse.
Okay, if we're gonna drink somebody, we can just sense this. Blue. We're not finding any blue auras around here, though. Everyone has a different colored aura.
I could use a nap.
Damn it! Fang! My precious child! Ugh!
to see you there.
Of course.
I sort of assume that we're near the end of the scene. I don't know if we are. If it's not, then this might be a bit of a waste. Ooh, that was a close one. Discipline bonus? I'm worried about Fang. But there ain't anything I can do about it. That's pretty much it. I haven't been wearing the watch at all. Oh, earlier we got the trait from... There's no traits we can get here, apparently. Make no waves, no killing unless absolutely necessary. Galeb managed to retrieve Jason Moore. Retrieve? Without killing any police officers. Oh, I just got Jason Moore killed, that's all. It's for rhetoric. My rhetoric isn't even that high. Okay, Hazel.
What's gonna happen to my vessels?
I don't know what's gonna happen to your vessels. Are we gonna burn them along with the papers? How are you guys doing? Wait, you weren't here before. Oh, you were the lady yelling at the John.
What do we do if the hunters show up? Oh, I hope there won't be another attack.
Are you guys that scared of the hunters? You guys can fight back too. I don't know how well you'd be able to do it, but you can. It's not like you're just sitting ducks here.
It's a good thing Journey had to sort it.
Okie dokie. I told her about what I saw at Jason Moore's apartment already.
The prince is ready to see you now.
Okay.
Great.
Galeb.
My prince.
We were expecting you.
How may I be of service to you this time?
One thing at a time. The situation has changed. The money is gone. The accounts have been emptied.
What? That's impossible.
Only Jason Moore could have transferred the money. The situation is dire.
Shh.
Moore would never have done it on his own. He would never have dared.
I agree. It's much too bold a move for him. And that's what concerns me the most. Someone used him to attack us. Someone who was extremely well prepared.
Beryl? Beryl is the easiest choice. Harford Chantry, they wouldn't bother stealing our money because we've been negotiating for a real thing and they already got some districts. The Anarchs? They haven't even shown up. Second Inquisition?
It might be one of our own.
That's what I think. It's the most plausible explanation.
If there's a traitor among us, I'll have their head.
One thing at a time. I'll take care of the traitor, personally. Failure is a luxury we will soon be unable to afford. If you have nothing more to say, we can move on to the reason I sent for you.
What did you think about Richard Dunham's file?
Money that should be going to me seems to go missing whenever he touches it. Richard is far too important to me. I can't afford to upset him now. But if his research doesn't pay off soon, I won't hesitate to show him my disappointment.
I thought he was using money normally. Oh yeah, there was a thing about how the money just went missing.
Did you read Jara Drory's file?
I wish I'd never seen it.
There's too much I despise in it.
She never mentioned she was monitoring the Primogen's finances. Or this, Catapotis. What on earth is it?
I've got no idea.
It doesn't add up. It seemed important to her.
But she's not here to shed any light on it.
That word was on Jason. It was on one of Jason's computers. The screens? I thought it was just Jason's company or something. She's monitoring the Primogen. What's so wrong about that? She's our security chief. You want her to sit around and do nothing?
I'm listening.
I've asked for your presence here because I have a new mission for you. Delsin was able to track down the men who attacked us.
It wasn't easy, but it was impossible for them to disappear without leaving a trace after what they did yesterday.
Where are they hiding?
Long Island.
Yes, of course. An abandoned facility just off the coast. An old fort. It's the ideal place for a secret base.
And certainly much more. Who knows what they're up to out there?
How is it we didn't notice a thing?
They have abundant resources, and we're short on eyes.
It doesn't matter. We'll find the people responsible for the situation later. Our most pressing issue is preventing them from striking us again.
How?
You're going to go there and kill their leader.
Stanford. Monsignor Stanford. Well, I'm the best. I'm the best.
As I've said before, you can count on me.
Good. That's what I was hoping you'd say. When the time comes, I won't forget to reward those who've been loyal to me.
I won't let you down. What's the plan?
They evacuated the bodies from the site of the party, which is how we were able to pick up their trail.
There's a small, nondescript warehouse at Jeffrey's Point. As far as we can tell, their transfers from Boston to Long Island are made by boat. To avoid drawing attention to themselves, they've chosen to employ only small craft. There are bodies packed in the warehouse waiting to be shipped over. Do you get the picture?
You want me to disguise myself as a body to be evacuated?
Exactly. All you have to do is stop simulating your vital functions for a few hours.
It's risky.
It's risky, but it's now or never. We might never get another opportunity. We have to try.
The last transfer is probably going to take place tonight. After that, there's no way of knowing when we'll get another chance.
I'm going by myself. Oh, even for me, that could be pretty scary. We've already seen what they can do at the party. And that Stanford guy has true faith. Wait, he has true faith! He'll be able to tell! Oh god.
I need to know the details.
Let us worry about getting you into the warehouse. We've made all the preparations. You won't have to worry about a thing until you get to Long Island.
Okay, that sounds like a great plan. Sure.
We know where they are. Why go through their warehouse?
Charging into Long Island blind would be far too risky.
And with a traitor in our midst, I'd rather keep this to a small circle of trusted people, to avoid any other unpleasant surprises.
And after that?
Once you're on the island, you'll be in uncharted territory. You'll be on your own.
Who is my target?
Walter Stanford.
He's the head of the Boston Task Force. He's part of what they call the Society of Leopold.
Someone else will take his place.
That's
no need
true.
for you to worry about that for the time being. Your mission is to eliminate Stanford, and that's all.
Well, that's true though. Even if he dies, somebody will just rise to that place instead. I don't feel very good about this.
What do we know about this Stanford?
Not much. They're very careful. He was sent from the Vatican, and he brought other fanatics with him. If he's here, it means that Rome has faith in him, and that can't be good for us.
He's got to be taken out.
What's the Vatican getting out of all this?
Your guess is as good as mine. But it seems that the kind are trying to get a better understanding of us in order to hunt us more effectively. These priests have been our enemies for ages. They have knowledge.
Putting an end to them is crucial. We must keep our enemies from unifying their strength.
I don't wish to be the bearer of ill tidings, but what if I fail? Do you have a backup plan?
Galeb, you won't fail. You're our only hope. We place all our trust in you to complete this essential mission.
There's no room for error, Bazori.
She said you won't fail, which sounded like a reassurance thing, but what she actually meant was you can't fail. You have no room to fail.
Aren't you worried someone will tip off the SI? There's still a traitor among us.
The traitors, my department. You need to strike quickly, and don't let anyone know of your plans. We can't take the slightest risk.
We know from Leisha that for sure 100% there is a traitor. How is Leisha anyway? She ran away from the place, but we haven't heard from anybody besides Galeb for so long.
All right. I've heard enough.
Very well. Then you should get going. We've already lost enough time.
Very well, my prince.
Okay, didn't miss anything. Whew. I always get so scared. They're gonna list everything I failed at. You agree to help Kaius Leto. You discovered more secrets about Jara Jory than you came for. You question Jason Moore's murderer in the court's interrogation room. You question Jason Moore's bodyguard in the court's interrogation room. Resonance bonus. You could have decided to confront your child, Beryl Underwood, about his inappropriate interest in Shu Feng. Oh, I'm really scared about her. Where is she? Hey, it's better to become my child, okay, Feng? Because I'll make you a lower generation than Beryl. Come back to me, okay? Come back. Come back to me.